Hi everyone, it's Linda. Welcome back to my channel. I wanted to share with you my elf beads order that just arrived in the mail today, and I am so thankful that it arrived because I had my notification that my order was out for delivery. My mailman came. I went to the mailbox, and all it was good old regular mail. He was all the way down the street already. And then not 15 minutes later, I guess he realized he had a package for me. And so he did drive back and deliver my Elf Beads order. So I am so thankful that I got my order. It is beautifully wrapped in fall colors, as you can see. Got a nice green and pumpkin orange going on here. And as always, there is a very nice handwritten note and these little transparent butterflies, which I love. And it's fun. Mila actually wrote like a little poem on this. And it, of course, she's thanking me for my support as always. But what does it say? Spooktacular beads, gleaming so bright, silver and glass, tell the tales of the night. And then boo. And I just thought that was such a cute little poem. I had to share that with you guys. But let me go ahead. I'm going to get everything out of the overwrapping and kind of get straight to the review. So 3 baggies here packed full. This one here has all of my gifts inside. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just get everything out of the, the little plastic baggies and kind of organize, show all the silvers together, show all the, glass beads together. But let me get everything out for you. All right, so my number one from the Halloween release part 2 was this bead right here. This is the Haunted House, and this was designed by Myra Chang Moon. And last year, at the end of the Halloween release, I had messaged Myra and just said, oh my gosh, I would love a haunted house. And, I was telling her about all the little details and things that I would love. And she's like, well, can you send me pictures and, things of what you're talking about? And she took my idea, guys, and she was able to just deliver on everything that I would have wanted in a haunted house bead. This is a sizable bead, just due to the fact that it is so dimensional and just has so much detail going on. And I feel like I'm probably going to miss some of the detail on this bead. I know Myra said she's got a lot of little things tucked in here, but with my 55-year-old eyes and kind of looking at this through my camera and, trying to point out everything, I don't know how well I'm going to do, but I'm going to try. So here we have the front of the house, and we have a rickety old porch with a very scary looking hissing cat. You can see the roof of the porch is kind of caved in. Like, this is a very dilapidated haunted house here. You can see like there is numerous boards, boarding up the windows, patching up the siding on the house. Like these little windows here have kind of like a little pitched roof themselves. Like up here we have a little, well, I don't think it's called a cupola. I think a cupola is more of a roof treatment. But here we have, you know, a window up here that's all boarded up. We have the little window here with a little roof over it, or maybe eaves. I'm not sure what you'd call that technically, but, you know, more, you know, boards over the house. Like the house itself just looks like it has taken a beating. You can see all the shingles on top of the roof, and like coming out of the chimney, you can kind of see like two ghosts, or, you know, they even look like they're frightened, you know, kind of escaping out of the roof. And look at this on the side of the porch, like you can see the little porch railings there. And up here, like, I believe that that is supposed to be like what looks like little crosses. I believe that's supposed to be like ironwork, almost like those old-timey iron fences. You would see some of that iron work on some of these houses. So that's kind of the front of the haunted house. Let me show you the back. So on the back, we have a spider web over here. And right there, we have two little bats hanging from the eaves of the house. We have a window with a little shutter that's open that looks like it's about ready to fall off. And I almost think I see like a couple little flying bats inside this window here. Like maybe they're flying out. And it almost looks like in this window up here that there might be a ghost or a spirit of some sort. I also see more of that ironwork, like right here. Like I see four little iron beams. And then again, you know, more boards going across the windows. This to me, this small little detail right here, looks like there is ooze coming out of the window, like maybe slime or ooze. We've got a door right here. Again, that looks like it's kind of coming off the hinges. And this almost looks circular there, like maybe there's a gravestone there. I could be wrong. Again, 55-year-old eyes, guys. Let me know like what you see. Like I almost feel like there's even ooze coming out up here, like underneath the roof. But very, very scary looking. From the side, let's see if I can get it to focus. You know, you see a lot of that house detail where it just looks kind of rickety. And like right here, it does appear to have, I don't know, it could very well be like plants of some sort. The other side, again, has more of that rickety, dilapidated appearance, and more, I don't know if they're mushrooms, you know, it looks like it is some kind of plant life on the side. But, you know, that is the front and the back of the house. We have the top, and then the bottom. That looks like a dragon eye or a monster eye of some sort. This house is just phenomenal. A real statement piece, in my opinion. And it is just spectacular. So this here is Haunted House. The next silver I wanted to share with you is this one here, and this is Monster Cat. Of course, me having kitties myself could not resist this one. And Monster Cat is the spectral sorcerer of Halloween. He wields a skull and amulets as his arcane tools. His eyes ignite with ominous flashes, heralding the arrival of potent dark magic. As you can see, like the skull detail is right down here in his little paws. Like you can see, there's the nose and the two eyes sockets and the teeth. And then he has like a collar where he's got a pentagram around his neck. He even looks like he's holding, maybe it's not a collar, maybe he's holding the pentagram, and there's like cording, holding the pentagram up that he's clutching in his mouth. But look at just that, all the beautiful oxidation where you can really see all the details of his fur and his paws. Like on the bottom, you can see his little toe beans, although he probably wouldn't want me to refer to them as toe beans because he is a monster cat after all. But here is the back side of him, just beautifully detailed with all the fur. And this also is, a statement piece, a very large and heavy piece of silver. Like I am just so amazed at these silver pieces from Elfbeads. But this one is Monster Cat. All right, so this particular silver, Mila was kind enough to gift to me for review, and I'm hoping I'm pronouncing this correctly, Necronomicon. And it basically has a description where it says, bound in ancient tenebrous leather, the forbidden Necronomicon beckons with promises of Halloween's deepest enchantments. Within its pages lie incantations to summon shadows, breathe life into nightmares, and command the very fabric of fear itself. But beware, for with each spell, a piece of your soul entwines with the darkness. This tome is a dance with the abyss, a tapestry woven with threads of dread. That description just, wow. But this is, again, another substantial, like, statement piece. And it is just this beautifully bound leather book. It definitely appears to, have a tale of its own to tell just by looking at that leather with all of the distinct markings and, the worn leather. It also kind of has a pentagram on, for its center symbol. And then you have these claws kind of coming out, like holding the book closed on either side. Like, this is just spectacular. Like, if I were to envision the color of this book, I would say it would be like a very rich, deep, worn brown. And it would have like gold or silver for all of these markings here. Like, it is just fabulous. You can see like there's a bookmark here, maybe marking a very special spell. And then, of course, we can see all the detail of the pages. It almost looks like right in here, there's even a chain, because again, we don't want to open this book lightly. So there's a chain there, maybe holding it together. Here's the side, and then the back detail and bottom detail. Like, this is just such an epic bead. And then, you know, the side where the book spine would be. Like, this is just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful bead. And I am so thankful to Mila for gifting this one to me. Okay, so this should be no surprise for any of you. I do have a fondness for flower twigs. And when I saw these particular flower twigs, I immediately put them in my cart. And as you can see, I did get a pair. These are the Wilted Beauty flower twigs, and they are a black core with the flower twigs themselves being gray. And speaking of the core, Elfbeads has changed their core. This is what the new core looks like. You can clearly see Elfbeads spelled out. You have right there the new logo, which is that really beautiful cursive letter E with the wings, because Elfbeads has wings now, along with the 925. So that is one side, and then on this side we just have the markings for the looks like the Elfbeads logo and the 925. So all of the new glass beads for sure are going to have that new core, but this is the Wilted Beauty flower twigs, and they are just so gorgeous. Again, you know, black core. They're very opaque looking from the looks of it, and then it's just got those wilted flower twigs from the side. And you know what, let me show you a difference from the prior core to the new, just so you can see it. This is a bangle design that I wore just the other day, so let me just kind of take one of these off. So, oops, let me get that back there. So the old core, as you can see, much thinner, and it's really hard to make out any markings. You'd really have to zoom in to see, like, the, you know, the S925, or I think it used to actually be an E925. But now with the new core, we have, you know, it is very clearly Elfbeads. And I'm sure, you know, there's probably going to be some stock, you know, that she still has on hand that has the old core. And I imagine as, you know, she runs out of that stock and makes more, you know, those beads will then get the new core, you know, at least that's what I would think anyway. I could be wrong, but I just wanted to show that to you so you could see it. All right, so the next flower twig that I ordered is this one here, and this is the Blackberry Lime flower twig. And I only ordered one, which is secret code for I'm going to go back and place another order eventually and get a second one. I think I do that on purpose. And this one, as you can see, it is opaque, and it has kind of like a creamy base to it. And then it's got these light, almost lavender, or I guess, you know, a light blackberry flower twig over the surface with lime green centers. And purple and green is truly one of my favorite combinations. So again, there's that beautiful new core on both sides, as you can see, completely opaque. So that is the beautiful blackberry lime flower twig. All right, and just one more flower twig for me on my order. This here, again, green and purple, my favorite. This is the Witch Potion flower twig. And as you can see, this one has a green opaque base, like a lime green. And then this has like a darker blackberry flower twig flower with these beautiful orange centers. Like, I kind of figured these two would be a nice foil together based off that they both have green and purple. And let me just get the last one on there just so you can see them all together. There's several more flower twigs that were released, but these are the ones that I decided to start with. The next set of glass beads that I chose are these ones here, and these are just called Slime Potion. And I just love the imagery of like a black cauldron, like a witch's cauldron with like a potion just kind of bubbling up and oozing out over top. And that to me is just perfectly depicted here in glass bead form. Like, you've got half of it being this opaque glass. Forgive me here. So you can definitely see it's opaque on this side. And then the green itself is more transparent. And look how textural this particular glass is. Like, you have like a black raised line kind of going down the center. And then you have like almost like these little symbols just every other place or so. But then on the potion side, you have all of these bubbles just kind of oozing up, just making it a very interesting bead. Like this one, I had to also get a pair. It was really hard narrowing down what glass beads to get first because I just loved so many. So this one here is Slime Potion, and I think Elfbeads just nails Halloween slime green and ooze. They just nail it every single time. So I love this particular color green for Halloween. So let me show you what I got next. One of the next sets of beads that I ordered was this one here, and this is just called Slime Potion. And I purchased this one because the color description, said it had green and purple in it. And you definitely see different shades of green. You have like a darker leaf green here. You have almost like a pistachio green, I guess, maybe. And then even on top of that pistachio, there's even like brush strokes of an even lighter green. But you have bands of purple, and you almost see like a red violet right there. Just very eerie looking and just very unique. I thought this was a fun bead. And this is Slime Potion. Here is a slime potion from the side. Just very, very cool. And then Mila was kind enough to gift me for review the ocean swamp jelly. And the ocean swamp jelly also has like the greens and purples, but it also has blue in there. And, you know, it's very interesting. I guess, you know, this one, I guess, would look more purple. And then this one here is more of a base of green. So we have the ocean swamp jelly on the left, and then we have the swamp jelly on the right. But the ocean swamp jelly just has that inclusion of like that periwinkle blue along with the purples and greens. It's like I almost wish I had one more of these. Well, I know how to remedy that. I know all of you know how to remedy that. But here's this one from the side. And one last time with the front. All right, and then another set of beads that I wanted to order a pair of right off the bat was this one here, and this is the Witch Cauldron Monroe, and this particular bead is just so interesting looking. Of course, with it being a Monroe, it's got a cubic zirconia in it. So you see all those lovely red cubic zirconia there. And you even see like a little bubble treatment beside each one of those. You can kind of see like a little air bubble next to each one of those, which is a really cool detail. But this has like black and light blues and greens and dark blues, creams, chartreuse green, lime yellow, or well, lime yellow, like yellows. Like it is just so interesting looking at this particular bead. And I just thought this would be a really fun one to play with. So I got a pair just right off the bat for this one. Here is this one from the side. Again, that beautiful new core. Guys will have to let me know in the comments what you think about the new core. I think it just makes these glass beads, it just kind of elevates them to another level. But this is the Witch Cauldron Monroe. Now the remaining glass beads that I'm going to show you here were all gifted to me to review by Mila. So this one here is the Midnight Red Hearts. And as you can see, it has a slightly raised heart pattern. And you have this atop a black core that's got a little bit of that like sparkle on the inside. Like very pretty. I think they would look really nice with that Witch Cauldron Monroe that I just showed you. But this is the Midnight Red Hearts. You can see all that black and sparkle is happening at the core, and then those red hearts are just kind of painted on top there. Again, just a ever so slightly raised surface. Very, very pretty bead. And then we have a similar bead in pattern anyway. This is the pumpkin black hearts, and very beautiful shade of orange. Like, to me, this is the perfect Halloween orange. And then of course you've got that, like, that sparkle, almost like, I don't know, like a crackle effect in there. I don't know what the technical term for that is, but again, same slightly raised heart pattern, like it's just ever so slight. You can just kind of see that from the profile, but all the color and the sparkle is at the core. And this truly is like the perfect Halloween orange and black combo right here. And then the last bead with hearts that Mila sent me to review is this one here, and it is called Betty Black Hearts. And this one is a deeper shade of orange, along with, you know, the black hearts themselves, like just to kind of compare the two oranges side by side. Like, this one is, you know, definitely a brighter, lighter shade of orange. And then Betty has a deeper shade of orange. So depending on, I guess, what orange coloration you like best, or you can see they actually coordinate very nicely together. One's just lighter, one's darker. But same concept with those slightly raised hearts, with all the color being at the core there, along with that sparkle effect. So here are the three all together. Another bead that Mila gifted me is this one here, and it is called Orange Polka Dot. And this one here is a bumpy bead, as you can see. You have those raised bumps right there. And we've got a black core. And when you place it like next to that darker orange bead with the, you can definitely see this is orange in hue as far as those raised bumps. Like, without it, like when you take it away, they almost look red to me. But when you pair it next to something that is decidedly orange, it definitely takes on that deeper orange hue. So again, just a very simple bead for your designs. Sometimes you need simpler beads to kind of let the eye relax with some of the other beads that might be a little bit more spectacular, so to speak. So that is the orange polka dot right there. And the last bead that Mila generously gifted me for review is this one right here. And this is called the Midnight Polka Dot. So with this one, we have a orange base, like a deeper orange. And then we've got the black raised bumps on the surface. Like, just a very beautiful bead. Let me actually put the two side by side so you can see them. Again, both of these would be fun to pair together on a bracelet, because they coordinate. They're opposite, but they coordinate. So that is it, guys. Let me get everything put together on a rod as best I can anyway. All right, so here we have the amazing silvers released with part 2 all together. And I mean, you can see these are substantial beads. And then here we have a really good portion of the glass beads. Which item that I showcased is your favorite? Let me know in the comments below. And I just want to thank you guys. Without you guys supporting me and following me, you know, giving me likes, I wouldn't have these opportunities. So I appreciate every single one of you. So let me know what you think, guys. I will catch you in the next one. Take care. Bye.